This story that I'm about to talk to you about was sent to me by Caressa McKnight. Now, many of you probably won't know who was in this picture. I didn't know who it was until I had to read the article, and I still kind of don't know who it is. But I'm familiar with the story. So this guy's name is J Hus, or that's the name that he goes by, and he is a Nigerian hip-hop artist, and he recently came under fire because he had the nerve to call out the Alphabet Academy in a rant on Twitter. And of course, you know, they had to say something back, but what he actually said lines right up with what we be talking about when we're saying that there's definitely an agenda being pushed here. So I'm going to go ahead and read this article coming from The Independent. It says, J Hus has accused Europeans of forcing the Alphabet Academy onto Africa and weaponizing homosexuality in a series of tweets about colonization. The rapper began tweeting about Europe's colonization of Africa on Monday, writing in a post that's not been deleted that says, "Stop forcing your LGBT onto us." And he wrote that in all caps. "Live your life, I don't care, but don't force it onto me, especially when you don't want to recognize the black struggle." Following a backlash on Twitter, he added, "Trust me, I ain't homophobic. The more G men, the more women for me. If you want, come kill me. I know what I'm saying." In another tweet, he said, "They try to force Ghana to include LGBT into their education when it's not their culture. You can't tell me they don't try to force it on us." Now, everything he's saying right now is 100% correct. He has not lied once in his rant. But this is where it kind of takes a turn. A while later, the rapper appeared to backtrack his comments. And when they got to this part, because I already skimmed through the article before I'm starting to read it to y'all. And I said, oh, here we go. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Forgive me. I don't want to offend anyone. From my point, I saw things different. You can school me. Now, even though he said that, they said, remember in the beginning of the article, it says that the post that he left up recently, that he posted before this one, the rant, was not deleted. So it's still there, even after he posted this, as far as I know. But he then added, "To me, it looked like they was weaponizing it against us, but do your thing." No, it's not. It's not how it's not that it looks like they're weaponizing it. It is them weaponizing it. He concluded with, "The culture I practice, we're not familiar with these things. That's why I have a different view. I don't hate anyone, but I stand up for my culture. Don't take no offense. Live your life happily." Among those to speak out against J Hus comments was rapper MNEK, who wrote, "Okay, so are you saying the Alphabet Academy and the people in it are exclusively white? There's no such thing as intersectionality. That's fans of your music who are both black and in the Alphabet Academy, myself included, don't understand black struggle either. I just want to be clear." You see what that person just tried to do? They tried to run the whole guilt trip thing on there. That's another thing I hate, is that daggone intersectionality crap. That's another thing that I hate. But I was with him, but he should not have backtracked it. But see, this is what I keep telling people, that the Alphabet Academy has a lot of bullies in its ranks, or in that school, in those classrooms. It's a lot of bullies in it. But I decided to scroll down to the comments section, and I only saw 6 comments, but it was only one that stuck out to me the most. And I'm going to read that to you right now. It says, "Homosexuality and LGBTQ are in truth European constructs. You saw American Europeans the other day threatening to withhold aid unless the country of Zambia changes its laws on homosexuality." Now, did y'all hear that? Now, I didn't even know that occurred. So the people in the Alphabet Academy was threatening to withhold aid from a country just because they oppose their views. Mind you, opposing their views was not going to threaten their lives or anything like that. It's just that that's how they want things ran. So think something that this country needed, they were going to keep away from them because they weren't down with the program. They weren't down with the agenda. If this is not forcing, what is? Issues of race and issues of sexuality can never be the same. Members of the Alphabet Academy from ethnic minorities complain about racism all the time and have formed their own groups because not all Europeans are inclusive. And this is, I think the person that's writing this right here is probably responding directly to the person who responded to J. Hus. Because the way that this response is coming off, it sounds like they're responding to those questions that this person asked, which were very backhanded in nature. Many of you are extremely biased towards your cause and suffer from cognitive dissonance whenever pulled up on anything. What this guy says is obviously factual. If you are inclusive, find a solution. Do not dismiss people who are unhappy. Some people obviously think their view outweighs that of a black person's. And I have to agree with everything that person who left that comment says, because that was 100% factual and it wasn't opinion based. You say one bad thing about the Alphabet Academy or something that they don't like or something that opposes them, even though it's not threatening their life or their livelihood or putting anyone near them in harm's way, then they're ready to bite your head off. And then they'll come out with all these different facts and how they contributed to the civil rights movement and a whole bunch of other stuff. And it works like clockwork. And I'm talking about the people who are melanated, particularly black, and in the Alphabet Academy in particular, who do this. But he should not have backpedaled his comments. He should have stood firmly on his square, because that's exactly what they're doing over there. Remember when 44 went over there and tried to put the Alphabet Academy or implement it over there? I forgot what country it was. And they was like, no. And I don't think he was even invited back to that country after that. That was a one and done deal. So yeah, they're trying to make the entire globe look like a bag of Skittles. I'm sure y'all get what I mean when I say that. That's their goal. That is the goal. They want global dominance. No matter how much they try to get it, they're going to try to find a way to obtain that. Y'all let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you in the next one.